So I have a mashup of hot topics that we need to get into. First of all, the ruler of Dubai's daughter divorced her husband on social media with a very controversial practice. Not only that, Terrell Davis is speaking out in a new interview with Good Morning America, talking about his experience on a United Airlines flight where he was taken off in handcuffs after he says that he only tapped a flight attendant to get their attention. Not only that, Salt and Pepper star Pepa is speaking about her recent airlines experience where she was kicked off of a flight. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. First of all, Andy Cohen, we need you and a camera because so many of you said we need something else on the Real Housewives of Dubai. Well, I got it for you. However, it's never going to happen. I'm sorry.
Lies! The lies!
It's never going to happen because she is the daughter of the ruler of Dubai and he's not going to have her do reality television. I'm actually surprised that at the time of this recording that this Instagram post is still on her page. But I guess it has to be there because technically she wants to divorce this man. All right, let me get into it. This comes from a combination of our friends over at the Neighborhood Talk and CNN. They say this neighbors, the daughter of Dubai's ruler has apparently announced her divorce on social media. Now, bear with us because sis has a very long name. Her name is Sheikha Mayra bint Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. If I mispronounce that, I apologize. So she declared her divorce on Instagram from her husband, who is also a royal. So in a post on Instagram, Sheikha wrote, "I hereby declare our divorce." The 30-year-old Sheikha Mayra's account posted on Instagram on Wednesday. She says, "I divorce you, I divorce you, I divorce you, and I divorce you. Take care, your ex-wife." So let me read you the full thing that she posted. "Dear husband, as you are occupied with other companions," pay attention to that because we're going to revisit that at the end. "I hereby declare our divorce. I divorce you, and I divorce you. Take care, your ex-wife." Okay, so according to CNN, she invoked a controversial practice of triple divorce that is used in some Muslim countries where a man instantly divorces his wife by declaring it 3 times. I never heard of this. This is why I'm bringing it to you guys so we can learn together. The method is banned in some countries and isn't customarily invoked by women against their husbands. You know what? I kind of want to hear Sarah Al-Madani from Real Housewives of Dubai's take on this because she's Emirati. She's from, this area. She obviously knows who this woman is. She might know her personally. I don't know. Some of the housewives might know this woman personally. But I want to know her take on this controversial practice because although she's Emirati, she's sort of like, I said this in my recent recap, she's sort of like rebellious against some of the practices. So I want to know how she feels about it. Is she going, yes? Sarah, if you know, tweet us. So let us know. So they said customarily, it's not customarily invoked by women. Of course not. Within that culture, women are beneath the husband, at least when it comes to power. All right. So the husband has been accused of cheating on his wife, as you saw from her post. They said with women and men. Calm down. I don't know why y'all are shocked. Hey, Ibrahim. Oh. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. I mean, he kind of favors Ibrahim too. I'm not surprised, but it was shocking that this was even included. So the husband has been accused of cheating on his wife with both women and men. Some speculated that she might have been hacked, but so far this seems like sis is serious. Like I said, I went to her page. I don't think homegirl is hacked. I don't know what's going on, but I had to bring this story to you guys. Do you want to see? Let me read her name. Sheikha Mayra bint Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum on season 3 of The Real Housewives of Dubai. Well, no, it's not happening. It's not happening. All right, let's move on because what is going on in the air? There's a lot of stuff. Before we get to the Terrell Davis story, Salt and Pepa star Pepa has her own story. Our friends over at the Jasmine brand write this. Hip-hop icon Sandra Pepa Denton, best known for her work as a member of the group Salt and Pepa, recently encountered a turbulent incident aboard a Southwest Airlines flight. So the 57-year-old rapper, who reportedly purchased 2 seats due to a knee injury from a 2018 car accident, that sucks, you gotta buy 2 seats, faced issues with when a flight attendant insisted she only needed 1 seat despite wearing a knee brace. Okay, but she bought the other seat. Okay. So after some debate, which was recorded, Pepa was ultimately permitted to keep both seats after the debate. Pepa said she later phoned her assistant, informing them that her seating issue had been resolved. However, in a surprising turn of events, a man claiming to be attending a funeral asked for one of her seats and was ultimately granted it, while Pepa herself was escorted off the plane. Citing safety concerns, a Southwest employee who was caught on Pepa's Instagram live stream in the jetway explained that she was asked to deplane because she was allegedly video recording, which was deemed disruptive and a safety concern by the flight crew. This is why you got to be careful on an airplane, because they can get you with a loophole. Okay, Pepa denied recording but stated she was FaceTiming with her assistant. So after the incident, Pepa told TMZ that the Southwest agents also tried to relocate her to the bulkhead emergency row, which she declined, explaining that she required 2 seats due to the disability related to her knee.
From Southwest, and I'm injured only, and I bought 2 tickets. I have 2 passes, right? They want to know if I could get the wheelchair now, even though I needed a medical assistant today. I was injured. I just got injured, y'all. How y'all doing? So these people took me off the plane, brought this other man on the plane, and took me off the plane. I'm not trying to do the race thing, y'all know I ain't trying to do that. So, hi y'all. I never thought I would be a part of the Southwest getting kicked off the plane, y'all. Pepa, I can't believe it.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
And the other passengers are saying they're going to write a letter for me, everybody that's on the plane, and help complain for me because I was wrongly removed off the plane. I know. Can you believe it? Me. OMG. So now I'm exiting. I have to show them. No, I'm just show them. So see, see the hands. So this is what's happening to me. This is. I'm going to more in trouble because you removed me and you said you removed me off the plane. No, I needed assistance. I had an assistant and I did on there. But what is the reason? You said I was. Is that the reason?
Yeah, so it started off.
No, just tell me the reason taking me off now.
Start from the beginning where it started from. If you want to go from there.
You said that I needed a brace.
So once you got on the plane, I asked you why did you need a second seat? You weren't wearing your brace or anything like that. Southwest has a customer size policy, so you weren't encroaching on the second side. But then later on, once you put your brace on and had your second one,
it was fine, you apologized.
Right.
So then you came back, and now
you were filming everybody, and then that was.
No, I wasn't. I was talking to my assistant. I wasn't filming. This is my first time filming, actually.
I apologize for that. If that's how you feel, but I need you to get off the jet bridge,
because I started filming. I just want to be clear on my kickoff of the Southwest. What's my reason so I can be firm?
The safety and everything for the crew and everything like that. So I need you to get off
the safety of the crew for me. Just be very clear.
Ma'am, I need to close the door.
The safety of the crew, I needed to get off because of the safety.
I need you to get off the
that I was.
We need to push this flag out. I apologize for. I understand you feel wrong, but I need you to get up to the jet bridge just so for your safety. And
this is the other one, y'all. She came and brought another man and put him in my seat. And these 2 people took me off the plane. Literally took me off the plane and put another man in my 2 seats that I bought. 2 seats, not 1, y'all. 2.
I apologize that you weren't in the policy guidelines.
Thank you. They owe a public. I know.
Southwest, you might have an issue here. She has a disability. She bought 2 tickets already. Gosh, she was told that the outlet that she is exploring legal options regarding potential ADA violations. That is what the Americans Disability Act. Oh, look at me remembering. If I got that incorrect, but I think I did. I think I got it correct. For violations affecting flyers with disabilities. Oh, y'all. I hope y'all have good attorneys. What is wrong with these folks? This is why when I'm flying, I really just try to go under the radar. I try not to, get into anything. But look, sometimes you can't help but get into something when someone is rude to you. Let's talk about Terrell Davis. So Terrell Davis was on Good Morning America today, I believe it was. And he talked about his incident, which was far worse because not only was he escorted off the plane, he was escorted off the plane in handcuffs in front of his own children. My heart broke for him and his wife when he told this story. Our friends over at Yahoo News write this. It said Terrell Davis gently touched his wife, Tamiko, on the shoulder multiple times with one finger. He was attempting to demonstrate the physical contact he made with the United Airlines flight attendant to ask for a cup of ice for his son last weekend. He says, I'm tapping my wife the same way I tapped him just to get his attention, the Pro Football Hall of Famer said during an interview with CBS Morning on Wednesday. That was it. So in a story, Davis first told in an Instagram post earlier this week and then several more times Wednesday during a number of TV appearances with his wife, the flight attendant responded to the contact by yelling, "Don't hit me!" Okay, Karen. It was a guy, but Karen behavior. I keep telling you, it's not about race. It's not about gender. It's just the behavior. An accusation that Davis said led him to being handcuffed and led off the plane Saturday by FBI agents as Tamiko and their 3 children ages 9 to 13 watched. It broke my heart when his wife started speaking about what went down. So the former Denver Broncos running back said that he was able to clear the matter up within minutes after talking to agents at John Wayne Airport in Orange County. Sidebar, are we immediately going to believe someone and not do your due diligence? You're escorting this man off in handcuffs? But Davis said on ABC's Good Morning America, I felt demoralized. I felt embarrassed, humiliated. I felt like my dignity was stripped from me right in front of my children and my family. I certainly, he told CNN that he felt like he had been treated like a convict. I certainly felt like that wouldn't have happened if I was a white person, Davis added. That wouldn't have happened. That's what I felt. Whether that's true or not, that's a different conversation. Look, I know a lot of people love to say, oh, here you go playing the race card. It's not a card. It's the reality of America. And there's so many current examples of how this is still very much relevant. And you can't sweep these issues under the rug because the more you sweep it under the rug, the more it still exists. So Tamika Davis told CBS the incident was traumatizing. I felt helpless, she said. I remember watching them place handcuffs on Terrell and seeing my 2 sons there. Don't forget that element. As a mom, as a black mom raising 2 black sons, you work really hard to not have your children have those types of experiences. And we were simply going on vacation. And this is something that we'll never get back. That moment, I can't protect my children from that. And I'll add this. Those children are traumatized. Those children are forever changed. Those children just grew up in that moment when they didn't need to. Davis said that he and his 2 sons were sitting in one row and his wife and daughter were across the aisle and one row behind them during the flight from Denver to Orange County. The 2-time Super Bowl champion. Okay, excuse me. I don't know the sports. I'm learning. All right. I know his name though. And handsome. I mean, they're a beautiful couple. I mean, this is not about that, but I'm a Taurus, so I like beautiful things. They're a beautiful couple. Sorry. I got to make light of this. No, come on. So the 2-time Super Bowl champion told Good Morning America that the flight attendant was kind of rude while taking his son's drink orders and placed the beverages on their trays with force. I mean, look, as someone that travels a lot, there are some flight attendants that are excellent at their jobs. Excellent. And then there are some you're like, this might not be the job for you. I don't see it often, but I see it. I've seen it. So So Davis said that he and his two sons were sitting in the first row. And as I mentioned before, he said that the flight attendant was kind of rude. According to Davis, his 13-year-old son politely asked for a cup of ice, but the flight attendant had already started moving his car and did not hear him. It's very loud up in the air, too. I'm giving grace, twerking on the fence religiously. Davis told ABC that he tried to get the flight attendant's attention. Look, now I'm never touching a flight attendant because I'm sure at some point I may have tapped them to be like, oh, can you help me with something? Because sometimes they're not hearing and they're going on the go. But look, because you just never know, especially as a black man in the air. I need my TSA pre-check. So Davis told ABC that he had tried to get the flight attendant's attention. He said, I finally said, excuse me, can I get some ice? I just tapped him on the shoulder, Davis said. He swings his arm back and said, don't hit me. And then he rushes up to the front of the plane, leaves the cart right there, and a gentleman in front of me turns around and says, I saw that. You didn't hit him. The attendant eventually returned with the ice and removed the cart. Davis said, but then wasn't seen by the retired player for the rest of the flight. Upon landing, the pilot asked the passengers to remain in their seats. Davis said that he figured that there was a medical emergency and started reading a magazine. Then Davis said several FBI and law enforcement agents boarded the plane and went straight to him. I can't even imagine. This is like triggering AF. Then Davis says that the federal agents came on board without explaining to me why they were doing it. They walk up to me and one of the agents whispers in my ear, good morning, America. Whispers in my ear, hey, he says, don't fight it. And he puts cuffs on me while I'm sitting down. According to Davis, the agents let him go after talking to him and the man who had told Davis he witnessed the incident. Thankfully, he had a witness and someone that was willing to stick up for him. He says, what happened here was a false or misleading statement from a United employee resulted in a man being handcuffed in front of his family, his wife, and his children. Davis's attorney, Parker Stenar, said Wednesday on CBS Morning. Being humiliated, tremendous fear, embarrassment, shock to the family, and he's escorted off the plane because of these statements, which within minutes, law enforcement interviewing Mr. Davis, other passengers, and others determined that it was a false or misleading statement. A spokesperson for the FBI field office in Los Angeles confirmed to the Times that the FBI agents and law enforcement officers at the John Wayne Airport responded to Saturday to a report of a violent assault aboard a flight, which required further investigation. According to the representative, a person was detained for questioning, was cooperative, and then was released. No charges were pursued, but the incident remains under investigation. United Airlines issued a statement on Monday saying, this is clearly not the kind of travel experience we strive to provide. We have reached out to Mr. Davis's team to apologize and continue to discuss the issue with them. We have removed the flight attendant from duty while we closely look into this matter, and we are reviewing our policies around incidents like this. So he told CBS, Mr. Davis told CBS, thus far, United's apology has been in a response to media inquiries. The CEO has not issued a statement, and unfortunately, apologies and perhaps policy change, it doesn't take away from the traumas this family has experienced or other United passengers. I can imagine, like, if I was sitting there watching Terrell Davis go through this situation, I would be triggered AF, and I would be traumatized as well, because as a black man watching this, and mind you, you don't even have to be black. You could just be a person of color watching this and like, this could have been me. And here's the thing. I know people are like, oh, he's going to want money, but there's no money in the world that's going to change this man's experience or what his children witnessed. There's no money in the world that's going to fix that. Guys, I wanted to give you this update in Kempire Sports. No, in a mashup of some hot topics that I wanted to discuss. I want to hear your thoughts on the Dubai ruler's daughter divorcing her husband on social media. And what's going on in these airports? It's the summertime. It's high travel season. Be safe out there, y'all. Be safe, pay attention, and don't leave your luggage unattended. I'm like the damn loudspeaker. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
Ooh, you bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire. fire out at the view.